dear traders, welcome back. We got the Brent oil under the microscope today, and we also want to present to you another one of our exclusive trading techniques. This one we like to call the Qualified Reversal Gap, and it's a very unique situation where we have a combination of both a technical gap and a solid strong key level that's being gapped over, right? Also in this case, we also have a situation where price takes the previous high, right? It takes the previous high, it then gaps over that huge key level, that solid strong key level I was talking about. In this case, this is the 69.33. That's the top resistance level in this particular key level system. And then it gets triggered, right? I mean, up until that point, we can only identify the situation and get ready for the green light, because what we're waiting for is price closing that gap, right? Because it gapped over that key level, but it didn't close above that key level yet. During that session, instead of closing outside, it's actually going to close back in. So it's going to close that gap and also close the session back below that key level. If that's going to be the case, this particular trading technique is going to be activated, right? What we call the Qualified Reversal Gap is going to be triggered, right? It's going to complete all the elements that we require here, and we'll have a pretty strong indication of a downside, for a downside reversal, for a full-fledged downside reversal. In this case, we think that if price will be able to close that gap and end up the session right inside, it could actually suggest that the reversal is going to take us all the way to the very area where price pretty much came from. So we're talking about the lowest the lowest section here, which starts with 60.48 and ends up at 56.30. Right, that's the range we expect a full-fledged downside reversal to arrive at some point. All right, so it's going to be really super interesting right now as we're looking at price kind of edging downwards after that huge gap. We're going to have a big test here at 69.33. It's not, I mean, I think it's more likely that it will do that. It will close that gap, and it will it will kind of drill back into that system. But at the end of the day, we have to make sure that it actually happens, because 69.33 might provide some support. So price might have a bit of a battle right where it touches down on that level, and you know what? It might even fail to cross back below that key level. It might fail. It might find some strong support, turn back up, and begin to build up some momentum. Obviously, if that's going to be the case, then we're probably looking at a genuine breakout, right? And this gap is probably going to end up as being a breakaway gap. Well, usually that's the case. If it's not going to cover, if this price is not going to cover the distance, close the gap and reverse, then it's probably going to be a breakaway gap. And then, of course, we will have to actually reanalyze the situation and come up with some interesting bullish targets and maybe establish a buy position here, right? All right, guys, so there you go. I think I gave you a lot of food for thought. So we should keep our eye closely on the Brent oil and see how things are going to play out here. We'll be back to follow up. That's about that for this one. We'll see you in the next. Take care.